बेशक जुवेरिया, जब हम नमाज पढ़ते हैं तो कितना दिल को सुकून मिलता है। ऐसा लगता है कि सारा बोझ हमारा हल्का हो गया है, जो भी परेशानी हो वो दूर हो जाती है। तो क्या आप भी माशाल्लाह 5 वक्त की नमाज पढ़ती हैं? तो आपने कब स्टार्ट की नमाज़ें पढ़ना?
जब मैं 9 साल की थी ना, तब मैंने ऐसे 2-3 नमाजें पढ़ना शुरू कर दी थी दिन की। भी वो भी बढ़ गया
माशाल्लाह. So do you read namaz with your mom? Like, do you have kind of, do you have other sisters as well at home? Or?
Yeah, she's quite young yet, so she doesn't really know about things.
Okay.
But as she watches us, she joins in with us as well, which is really good, mashallah. And sometimes, yeah, I do read with my mom, but sometimes I will just do it.
Okay, mashallah, whenever it's time, mashallah. Yeah. That's really good. But sometimes we see the kids come along as well, even though they don't know how to read, but still they, kind of like to join us. And sometimes, like, I've seen my sisters, they have like small musallas for them, and they'll just stand there and they'll just wear the dupatta on them and they'll just start reading. Yeah. That's mashallah really good, because obviously that puts love in them to read the namaz, and that's how we should do, really.
They get a habit to it, from a young age.
That's true. So what would you like to say more about namaz, Juwairiya, today?
The Holy Prophet once says that there's an organ in the body. When it's healthy, the whole body is healthy, and when it's ill, the whole body becomes ill. That's the heart. Because Salah gives a more importance to the heart, because it exercises it keeps it healthy, because you're bending down, you're reading, and it makes one person healthy enough to keep reading the namaz. Namaz is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. It comes after the kalma shahadat. And it's what a Muslim must do, really, because it's one of the pillars, and all the pillars are important to us. They give their own importance.
Until we don't follow the 5 pillars, we are not, fully
Muslim. Yeah.
Yes.
Muslims must offer 5 times the namaz, like in a day, even if not 5, 4. And namaz is not only compulsory prayer, but also offers a great deal of reward. It's compulsory in a way, in its own way, but it gives us a lot of reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has repeatedly ordered us in the Quran to offer namaz, because it's one of the things Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us to do to gain a place in Jannat. The real purpose of offering namaz is surrender ourselves to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When you're just there, you're thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your whole self is just thinking about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In a way, you feel close. You feel close.
You feel very close to Allah subhanahu. As you said, Juwairiya, that at least we should read, like, if you don't read 5, you can, read 4. But namaz is, compulsory, like, we must have to read 5 times.
Yeah.
But if not, like, if you're starting namaz, if you read 1, you would like to read, second one, and you would like to read, the Asr as well, and then Maghrib, and then Isha, like, slowly that you start all the namaz, and once you have read, like, I think the Ramadan was the, best days that we could start our namaz on, because you read 5 times. Whoever doesn't read namaz in normal days, they read in Ramadan, and when you read in Ramadan 5 times, 30 days, and then at least after 10 days, 40 days you read namaz, you'll be full namazi. And I think we should try our best. That some people even say that, okay, we don't have time for namaz, astaghfirullah. That's really not an excuse that you can say that you don't have time. You have time for other things, whatever you do. You have time for work, you have time to eat, you have time to sleep, you have time for all other things, but you don't have time for namaz.
Namaz only takes 5 to 10 minutes, just to complete all of it.
Yes.
And 5-10 minutes doesn't really make a difference.
Nothing, it doesn't. It does not. So especially Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala obviously created us Muslims to do tasbih, to do zikr, to do ibadat, really. But we people, we get so busy in other things, and then we don't even remember astaghfirullah, praying namaz, which is we don't know what we're missing until we're gonna die. So we should realize now, looking by look at the life of Hazur sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If we love him, the Hazur sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the namaz is my eyes coldness. So obviously, if we love Hazur sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we will definitely read namaz.
Yeah.
And जैसे कि میں نے بتایا پہلے کہ نماز زندگی کو پرسکون بناتی ہے اور قیامت کے دن بندے سے سب سے پہلے فرض نمازوں کا حساب ہوگا. نماز مومن کی معراج ہے. اس کے ذریعے اللہ تعالیٰ سے قرب اور ہم کلامی کا شرف حاصل ہوتا ہے. نماز سے روح کو تسکین، قرب، قلب کو طمانینت اور آنکھوں کو ٹھنڈک ملتی ہے. نماز کی اہمیت کا اندازہ اس بات سے ہو سکتا ہے کہ قرآن مجید میں تقریباً 700 بار نماز کا ذکر آیا ہے. سورۃ عنکبوت میں کی آیت نمبر 45 میں ارشاد باری تعالیٰ ہے کہ نماز قائم کرو، بے شک نماز بے حیائی اور نشاستہ باتوں سے روکتی ہے. And it's true as well, Javeria, when we read a namaz, we see the change in ourselves as being a Muslim, that, we don't do that as much bad deed when people, do when they don't read namaz.
Yes.
So slowly it changes you.
As you're reading namaz, you're starting to think about what you've done in the past.
That's true.
And what you don't want to do in the future. So if you have done a sin and people or someone is guiding you in the wrong direction, then you're going to think back to that and say, if somebody does do that in the future, I'm not going to accept it. I'm just going to go on the right path.
That's true.
And I'm going to be on the path that is being guided by us, from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That's true. As you said, that it is a best exercise as well for our heart, for our, for everything, whatever. If you got blood pressure, if you're ill, if you got headache, or if you got anything, you start wuzu and your sins will wash off. You wash off your sins, and I think this is the best way of keeping yourself fit as well.
Yeah,
and remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I would like you to read another naat, please, and inshallah we'll keep talking about namaz. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin.
Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin. اپنی نسبت سے میں کچھ نہیں ہوں، اس کرم کی بدولت بڑا ہوں، ان کے ٹکڑوں سے احساس پا کر تاجداروں کے سب میں کھڑا ہوں، ان کے ٹکڑوں سے احساس پا کر تاجداروں کے سب میں کھڑا ہوں. دیکھنے والوں مجھ کو نہ دیکھو، دیکھنا ہے اگر تو یہ دیکھو، کس کے دامن سے واپس ہنستا ہوں میں، کون والی ہے کس کا داؤں، کس کے دامن سے واپس بستا ہوں میں، کون والی ہے کس کا داؤں. دیکھتا ہوں جب ان کی عطائیں، بھول جاتا ہوں اپنی خطائیں، بھول جاتا ہوں اپنی کرتائیں سر ندامت سے اٹھتا نہیں ہے جب میں اپنی طرف دیکھتا ہوں سر ندامت سے اٹھتا نہیں ہے جب میں اپنی طرف دیکھتا ہوں شاپائی اس نے پاکے کرم میں لاج رکھ لی میرے کوٹ پن کی شاپائی اس نے پاکے کرم میں لاج رکھ لی میرے کوٹ پن کی نسبتوں کا کرم ہے کہ حالد کھوٹا ہوتے ہوئے بے قرار ہوں نسبتوں کا کرم ہے کہ حالد کوٹا ہوتے ہوئے بے قرار ہوں اپنی نسبت سے میں کچھ نہیں ہوں اس کرم کی بدولت بڑا ہوں کے ٹکڑوں سے احساس پا کر تاجداروں کے صف میں کھڑا ہوں جزاک اللہ
سبحان اللہ ماشاء اللہ.